What's she talking
Or
about?
bought a Harley.
Well, bought a Harley, and I really kind of forgot this thing was on my head. Oh well, we can't win them all. Okay, so we're back to this string here. So here we go. Three fingers. One, two. Three fingers move slightly apart. Four, five, whatever. There we go. See, and you see there are five. There are five strings through there. So you drop one, and it goes around this way. So we do 1, 2, 3, 4, and you kind of pinch it so it doesn't slide around at all. And then we put the tail through the hole here. Oh, I hope there's a marble in the bottom of there. Okay, and then maybe in the toolbox underneath the, okay, down that one and up that one, and you get it. You have to hold it very delicately so that you, because if you get these ropes twisted, oh boys, is it hard to straighten out. And furthermore, if the telephone rings, when you're doing some things, it really is very difficult to remember where you were. Okay.
Oh, look, a marble.
We got marbles?
I found the ones you lost.
Oh, I lost my marble. Okay. It helps around here. There we go. I'm on. This is the third time round here. 3. 3. I hate to tell Sheila, but I didn't know that was her that called. It's amazing how quickly you forget somebody, you know, and that's it.
Well, she has been in Florida a while.
She has.
I know.
Okay, so I did 3 of them. I did 3 of those top to bottom things. Now I just stick my finger in there because that's a perfect size to be able to put the marble in there. And then I put my 4th finger up there. Okay, now the marble is in there, and hopefully it stays there. So now I very carefully pull all those up to one end. See, and we're beginning to look like a normal monkey fist, if I could just get rid of all this stuff on hanging out the bottom. So we kind of squish it together so that they're all almost flat. See? Did you want to see that? You see how that's done?
Perfect.
Is that done nicely?
You showed me before, and I still can't do it.
Oh, well, some people can do these things and some people just can't. All right, so now comes the hard part. This is the first finger here. We want to tighten all this down, so we started. These are tweezers, sort of stuff. They're actually Kelly clamps from my husband's medical practice, but God knows where these things have been. I don't think we want to talk about that part.
Explore that topic.
Oh my word. And well, at any rate, we're on the second one tightening down here, right? And then we figure out, see, I'll wiggle it a little bit. So that's the one I got to pull to tighten it this direction, I hope. And then this one is that one. Well, some people get upset about the things I keep my silverware in over by the kitchen sink. They were once used to.
Oh, this.
They were once used to sterilize the vaginal speculums. But they're stainless steel, and they've been washed a couple times since.
You do have a thing for stainless steel.
I do like stainless steel.
You do.
You can boil it. You can do all kinds of things. You can soak it and anything.
Some women
Anyway.
like shoes. You like stainless steel.
That's all right, so now we got one of these things. It's not tight yet, but it's getting there. So now what we have to do is we have to cut the tail off a little bit. I like to put just a little bit of tape on it because it keeps it organized. I do like stainless steel. You can boil it, you can do all kinds of things, you can soak it, anything. And it's expensive to buy stainless steel. So, I mean, I'm not going to throw away all that stuff that came out of my husband's office. No. Why should I do that? These things are very good for eating lobsters. They're super lobster things. Look at that.
Yeah.
You know? Okay, so I put a piece of tape around that, about that far out. So I cut that off. Bing! Okay, so now we've cut the umbilical cord. Now, you study where this came from. So you can wiggle it and find out. You want to go around one more turn, because when you make one of these, you want one loop to be left out and still have 4 fingers. You will see what I mean. So you need 5 fingers on one side. So what I then do with that one is just pull it through with the tweezers, that next lop, because I've never figured out how to give it 5 fingers without a great deal of confusion otherwise. So I just pull it through. So now I have 2 of them out the same hole here. And this one I got to hang on to. This one is the first one I started with, and I can get rid of that one and just kind of cut it off with about 1/4 of an inch sticking out. Because what I then do with that is grab a hold of it and shove it right in there. See, it's all gone now. So that is the one we start with. And when we started, we 1. Oop, missed. This is where you don't want the phone to ring. See, and you just work your way along.
Hopefully Sheila heard that.
Right. She'll be calling. I don't know why she has to go to Florida anyway. She thinks it's nicer down there. Wait till some hurricane comes in. My father wouldn't go to Florida. He was always afraid that the water, and he was right too, the water would rise and the septic stuff wouldn't drain off. So he figured that everybody would be walking around in septic stuff. He wouldn't go to Florida.
Well, there is gotta be some truth to that, because
Yeah.
there's a very sulfur smell to some of the water down there.
Yeah, he,
That and the sinkholes that eat your house.
Yeah, the sinkholes.
At any rate, I'm following this along, and you can tell which one you're supposed to pull on next by just kind of wiggling it. See, and then this one goes to the next one. There were a lot of places my father wouldn't go. He wouldn't, I think California was one of them. What happened? Where did that come from? Oh, it came from that one. See, that's how I could tell which one I was supposed to pull on next. I wiggled it from the other side. And like I said, you get in the middle of this thing, and you don't want the phone to ring. And if your nose runs, you ignore it, because if I start to blow my nose, I'm going to have a problem remembering where I was. So I'm just going to have to hope it doesn't come out any further. And where's that go? That one goes around here. See now, okay, I've got 2 sides done. This is the third side now. And this is the side that's got 5 fingers there. Whoop, missed. You know, maybe as I go along, we'll find out how to get the camera right down on this. They said they're going to give me another camera that we roll around. 1, 2, and here's the third one. This is that middle finger that we're going to leave sticking out a little bit. See, it's got a... Okay, see, now here we go. And I'll pull it down about that far and just leave it there. And then that'll be the finger that we kind of hold it by or whatever. And you just kind of keep going here. Did anybody time me doing this? No! Here we go. There's one. And what I will do is just cut that tail off and put a drop of glue in there. Just for good luck. You're not supposed to need it, but I always do that. So there you have it. Who's getting... I didn't pull the names yet, did we?
No, not yet.
You want to pull a name?
Sure.
Oh, you pull a name while I blow my nose.
They want to know what kind of string.
Huh?
What kind of string?
It's a number 60. I think they call it cord. And I get it from R&W rope, which is someplace like Fall River, Massachusetts, or New Bedford, and it comes in a 1 pound. This person is the one that gets this. Linda McCoy.
Yay,
And
Linda McCoy gets a monkey fist.
She gets a monkey fist, and she gets to be a supporting member of the Chittapon Society.
Chattapon.
Chattapon. I'm sorry, I got it wrong.
Hi there.
Here, she gets one of these too.
Official member.
See?
Even has your autograph.
It does. I signed them all.
Yeah.
I did that. Okay, so that goes to this woman. So you're going to put that with that and that with that. And then you get a little brown envelope from someplace out there, maybe. A brown envelope? A little brown envelope?
This over here?
Padded envelope, maybe. And I have to make another one quick.
They want it to be zoomed in. Can we zoom the camera in?
I don't know how to zoom it.
Or,
I'll try. Wait a minute.
They should be happy
So,
that the camera's
here's the
working
envelope.
good. Don't jinx it.
here's the one for the next
Yeah,
one.
It's working good.
I think it's actually zoomed.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Another, they said they're sending me another tech.
Oh, they are?
Yes, another guy who's going to put in some more cameras. And so then we'll have a camera we can roll around and we can come in really close. But I'll just kind of do this again. It's not that difficult. I have 3 fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4. And by the time it goes around, there's actually 5 there. All right? So we drop that 1. And then we go this way. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the 5th time you come around, you quit. And then you get a hold of it very carefully with your thumb so that it doesn't wiggle. And this goes in the top. Are you going to time me? Is anybody timing me? Let's see how long it takes to make this one, if I don't make any
Got the
mistakes.
timer going there?
Okay. And then up the bottom and down in the top.
Oop, you're gonna need another marble too.
I'm going to need another marble. Oh, God. Get the marble,
Monster
quick.
marbles again.
Get a handful of them, put them in this basket. So I'll be all set for tomorrow. There's 1. Here's the 2nd time round. See, there's 2 fingers. Here's the 3rd one.
It's inside the tape.
Okay.
I'm going back on the bed.
Really comfortable on
Good
that,
sleep
huh?
there, definitely.
I could sleep on this bed. It's
Those
comfy.
that bed Barker bed. Okay, so there's my 3rd finger. Oh, I better put this in there just for good luck. There's 1. Here's the 2nd time round. There we go. I want to put this one up there, but before I do, I put my finger in there, my little pinky finger, and put the marble in. And then put the last string up through. It's a little bit short, but we'll manage. Okay? And then put your fingers in the bottom and pull everything else up the top and hope it looks normal. Which, you see, it almost does. So you're beginning to have the 4 fingers. Now you have to tighten this down so that it's all smooth, and then you tighten it down for real. So this is basically just to get rid of this loop that's stuck it out here. And if you wiggle it, you can figure out where you have to go to get rid of it. So I pull that one, then I wiggle it. Okay, then that's the next one. And then this one is the next one. And when you pull it down, you try and keep them all nice and even. Because it's a bugger when they get twisted, I'll tell you. Okay. How we doing?
We're going on 2 minutes.
Huh?
2 minutes.
2 minutes. I'm going to
Pressure.
make it.
Pressure's on.
Oh, I got the marble, didn't I? You can't trust me worth a damn.
Someone timed you at 8 minutes and 36 seconds on the last one.
Oh, took a while. I must have got talking.
She's tired.
Yeah.
Sheila interrupted.
Did she really?
Oh, the last time, yeah.
Okay, so I have a string there, and I could cut this off. Oop, faulty scissors. Now, the other one was a little bit short, but it's still sticking out there. See, it's still there. Okay, so now we pull this one through, here again, to make our 5th finger. There we go. And we don't have to cut this other one off because it's already too short, but All we do is we just take it and we just shove it inside the monkey fist so that it hides. It stays in there. Let me just cut that off for good luck. Okay. Okay, now I see I've forgotten where I'm going here. Now I gotta find out. Okay, I think that's the one. What? She got, she, she,
Last one's in.
oh,
You can hear her.
Oh, that's her.
Yeah.
Distinctive bar.
Here she comes.
here she comes.
Here she comes.
Bailey has a thought about that.
Bailey.
All right, I turned one corner here.
All right, going on 4 minutes.
4 minutes, I'm hurrying.
Are we doing this under 5? Is that what we're shooting for?
Yes. There we go, that one. 4 minutes, I'm hurrying. Okay, now I got this one. I'm coming down the home stretch here.
Okay,
How many seconds left?
5 minutes.
Oh, really? Already? It's 5? Oh. I think the statement I made was my average is about 7 minutes, but see, there's my loop. And so I have this one to pull, and then this one to pull, and this one to pull, and these ones you pull tight. And that's what holds the whole thing together. Done!
Yay!
So
Time.
5 minutes, 35 seconds.
5 minutes, 35 seconds.
New record.
Well, okay, so we'll keep that. There it is. That's the second one.
All right. We have to pull
I'll do
another
the
name.
drawing.
You got another, you got this one. Oh, no, wait. It doesn't come out of there. It comes off the people that bought a ticket online.
Oh.
I get this off the MEMSIC board.
No.
Hang on to that. Hang on to that. Done. Here we go. We may change our method of doing things at any moment because we have to make up the rules as we
Because
go.
that's how we roll.
That's how we do it. Yeah. in the
It's a lot
shop.
easier if we pulled it out of that, so I don't have to go through this. Okay. See, now I have to go here. And now I have to go here. And then I have to go here. See, and now I get, pick a number between 1 and 10.
7.
7, okay, so we'll come up 7. So the 7th one from the bottom that bought it today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Karen. Karen Barden.
Karen Barden.
I better write it down.
All right.
Nobody's listening to me. 1993. 1993. North Fork? North Fork Road. I guess we sometimes put clips on and sometimes we don't. But sometimes we forget. But I didn't forget today.
Oh, how cute are those?
Aren't they cute?
Very cute.
I have to put it on the ones I made, right? May I have the ones I made? Here we go. Yeah.
Oh, a little hook.
A little snap hook. It's for zipper pulls.
Oh, very nice.
So you can attach it to your zipper. There you go, see?
Sweet.
Isn't that wonderful? I do have to put a drop of glue in there. I'm unhappy until I do that.
Well, we won't seal them.
Right. You poke that through the little hole. There you go. Now, I need just a drop of glue.
A drop of glue?
Drop of glue.
Where's the basket?
It's
I'm sorry.
the glue gun. It hangs over there sometimes.
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 Glue gun.
We try and hang it up so the dogs don't get into it.
Can we? Glue gun. Two that are glued. I don't see glue gun.
Okay, are you using any particular size marble inside so we have the right size when
Yes.
we learn to make this at home?
Yes, I am very particular about the size of the marble. It is a half an inch marble. And if you get the wrong size marble, you have all kinds of trouble trying to tighten it up. Which also, it's they're very strict about the string too. This string comes in both number 60 and number 70. Number 60 string works well with a half-inch marble. If you have a number 70 string, it's just a little bit heavier, and you'll have trouble covering the marble. You'll be able to see it a little bit. Okay, so we have to do that. And then we can do that. Cheat just a little bit here. In both number 60 and number 70. Number 60 string. I have a funny story on these little hooks, though. The cute little hook. See the cute little hook? You want to hold?
Camera's up there.
You want to hold it up and show everybody?
All right, I'm the banner. Here we go.
Okay, so this needs. See, the ones with the tails don't have glue yet. Hmm?
Is that good?
What do you want to do with it?
No, it's okay. I was gonna see if you could put it in the basket.
I can tell which ones aren't glued. Look at this.
I hope they can see it. I couldn't.
Funny story on the hooks. I looked all over for these tiny little trigger snaps. You know I'm addicted to the 4-inch double-inch snaps that we have over
I
there.
know.
I'm
There's
addicted
a
to
whole
those.
trail of
And
them.
she sends them to me, and that's absolutely wonderful. I love it. But anyway, I needed these tiny little ones, so I went through a whole bunch of things online, and I came to the buckle guy. So I, did all the email things or whatever it is you do on the computer, and I ordered a whole bunch of them, and I said, send them to such and such and such and such, and the shipping was this and the other. And I get a phone call, and she says, "Why aren't you picking them up?" I said, "What?" I said, "Where are you?" She said, "Topsfield." It's miles down the road here is this Buckle Guys. It's just an importing outfit that imports brass hooks.
You were gonna import them all the way from Tosca?
I thought they were in Colorado. It sounded like they were. Cowboy type stuff. They didn't have any of my double-ended snaps, but they had a bunch of these because they supply pocketbook manufacturers, that kind of thing. At any rate, that's my story for the day. So we're all done?
Someone wants to know where's Lars traveling to.
Oh, I don't know as I can share that.
Okay.
I can't share that yet. Except they're coming to pick him up. I think she's coming to pick him up. The 5th of December.
Is the honeymoon on for the weekend?
I've got them.
And-
I don't think they tied today, did they?
I don't think they had the opportunity,
I
but
think Mariah's
Mariah
ready
keeps.
today. She looked like she was,
Mariah's definitely
wanting to get-
flirting.
Yes, she is.
She's
Oh, okay.
waggling her back end at the gate.
Okay. Well, did anybody put them together today?
I don't think so.
I think so.
Unless Megan did this morning. Not since I've been here.
I'm not going down there today.
No.
I hope she wags it still tomorrow. She should be fine. Yesterday was day 8, I think.
I think she said tomorrow is day 10 or something, so that's why he's here for the weekend.
Yeah. Yeah, yesterday was day 8. And I've always said, they start day 9. Of course, every time you say that, then it's not true the next time, but, that's the way it goes with this business. Did we do everything we're supposed to do now?
I think so. Any more questions? There's a big chance, people.
Well, there's supposed